how's everybody doing tonight? I'm Nicole from Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop, and I am here with Heather. She is right here. We're going to bring to you some really great items tonight and some really pretty stuff.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody holding up for losing an hour of sleep? Oh, although
I'm doing pretty good.
there are some states that don't do it. Maybe one day we'll get there.
Arizona.
Arizona
doesn't do it.
Yeah. Yes. So only found out a couple days ago that we were doing the spring ahead. I was a little behind in the loop, but had a great weekend here. Had to sleep in your own bed. We had an awesome time. Lots of projects were completed. That was fun. Did you do anything fun this weekend?
I did.
You did? Tell us.
I got my hands on the new limited edition Harry Potter Burnett B79 sewing and embroidery machine.
How fun. Congratulations. Isn't that exciting? Oh, so
Yeah.
exciting when you get a new machine and you get to play with it. Did you get to play around with it?
I did play around with it. I did a little bit of embroidery.
Ooh, so it's embroidery and a sewing
It's
machine?
embroidery and sewing.
Very,
They
very
found it
fun.
here at Bits and Pieces.
Oh, so fun. So now
Yes,
you
'cause
get to
we are
play.
now an authorized Burnett dealer. So, yay.
So if you're looking for any
Burnett sewing machines, we got them or we can get them.
yeah, very fun. So
Yeah.
if you have any questions about that Harry Potter edition embroidery and sewing machine, Heather will be your lady to be able to talk to you about
I will do my
that.
best
Yeah.
because I did a little bit of embroidery, knowing the very little I know about embroidery, and I brought in my little samples today, and I was told I did it wrong. So
That was the learning process.
it's a learning process.
It's not that you did it wrong. There's probably things that'll help you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, we're all learning.
Now I get to learn all about embroidery.
Very exciting. Always have an open mind, right?
Yes.
Learn lots of different things. So yeah, so very, very exciting that Heather did that. All right, Heather, let's say hello to any of our friends.
So it didn't come with a fix-it magic wand?
Well, it didn't come with the magic wand to make me know all the knowledge. I now have to learn all the knowledge.
I didn't know there was one of those. I would like a fix-it magic wand. All right. Hello to our friends. I always forget when I jump on that's not going to show me any of the comments. All right. Hello to our friends. We have Norm and Carol are on. We've got hello to Ellen and Kelly. Oh my goodness. I got two of the people who are in class this morning who are already jumping on. So hello to Carol and hello to Kelly who are here for freshman year of sophomore university. It's Tucker University's freshman year was this morning. They learned everything about the wing clipper tool and making those flying geese. So yeah, you have any questions on those, you can always ask me about that. It was fun. I did kind of joke around with like, who was the one who set a class in the morning of a spring forward? But yeah, everyone survived. So they all did very good. Hello to Kathy, who is on here. Says it's warm and sunny in Memphis. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Hello to Susan. Heather, Susan got to see Heather and I while we were trying to shove food in our face midday today. So yes,
around lunchtime.
Yeah, it was a super late lunch today, actually, that we ended up having. But hopefully, Susan, you had a good dinner at the new T-Bones. That hopefully you got in and it was all good. Hello to Sherry from Iowa and Linda from right down the street. We've got Nancy on here is sending us greetings from Florida. How's the weather there in Florida? You guys warmed up? Is it nice? March was always my favorite month when I lived in Florida. Going to the strawberry festival, like the produce stands. Oh my gosh. I actually truly miss March in Florida. That was my favorite. Hello to Jenny. Oh, Jenny, we miss you over here. Hopefully you're doing well in your new home and everything. And Shirley said that she just signed up for the rope bowl class at the expo.
Fun.
That's awesome. Yes. Those of you who don't know about the All New England Quilt Expo, definitely go onto our website, bnpquilts.com. The Quilt Expo is in April. We like to say, as Heather said, it starts on the 9th, goes to the 11th.
10th and 11th.
And
classes starting on the 8th.
yes, and there are a lot of classes.
There are
a lot.
bunch of classes.
So definitely check that out. All the information is on there. Remember, if you do want to go to classes, you do have to sign up ahead of time to register for those. If you would like a multi-day ticket, you can purchase the tickets on there. And I don't. Or did the quilts registrations end, or is it still open? I think you could probably still sneak a couple in. You'll have to look on there and see if it's open. But it's not closed out. We didn't close it out yet. Okay, there may be a couple spots. Yes, I did my homework on Saturday night, or Friday night actually, getting my registration in because I knew that it was closing on Saturday. So there may be a couple of spots open. Definitely go to bnpquilts.com. Ooh, Linda is saying that she got to go to the Strawberry Festival last week. Love it. Yes, I totally missed that. And that brings me back to like when I think of going to the Strawberry Festival, my babies were babies then. So it's just like good memories of pushing that double stroller around with my babies. That's how long ago that was. But going to the Strawberry Festival in Florida is always a lot of fun. So I'm glad, Linda, you got to go and enjoy. Hopefully you got some strawberry shortcake because that's always the best. They got really fun things there. Valerie says they finally got some rain in Texas. Oh, you guys must have needed it, huh? Yeah. And we have Pat from Illinois on with us. How fun! Well, hello everyone. Definitely let us know when you jump on. We love to see who's on with us and who is visiting from out of state, who's in state, and all like that. It's very we always enjoy our friends on here. All right. Well, this is our comment sold. Comment Sold is your opportunity to kind of get a little piece of bits and pieces on Sunday nights. We are going to bring you some different products, and we are broadcasting on 3 different ways. We are broadcasting through Facebook. We are broadcasting on our app, the Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop app. You can download that through your app store. Heather will show you that right there. It is very, very easy to use the app, and it is a really nice way to find out when we go live because you'll get notifications and things like that. You can also see us going live on our website. So if you're having any kind of difficulty anytime, you can always go to bnpquilts.com to see us live. Also, if you see some products tonight that you really like and want to know if there's any more to the line, go to our website, bnpquilts.com, because usually there is a lot more to the line than what we're just going to be showing you little snippets for today. If you're on Facebook, you are going to want to type the word register down below. Register is going to get you linked up with an account where you can start to purchase all of these items. If you want any of these items, you are going to type sold space 100, and that is going to get any of those new items like the one up above us that would put 100 into your cart. Checking out, you must check out. It doesn't automatically do it for you. You're going to check out of your cart on Facebook by going to Facebook Messenger. There you'll see that we've sent you a link to make that easy checkout for you. But again, a little tricky because sometimes people don't know exactly where it is. If you're watching us on Facebook, go to Messenger and you can check out easily that way. Through our app, though, you just go to the cart and check out. Or if you're on our website, you can just go to your cart and check out. So very exciting. Yeah. Well, I did see that Wendy just jumped on. Hello, Wendy. So nice to see you again. It was great to see you. Wendy got some fabric of a line that we're actually going to be talking about later on tonight. So really nice stuff. Always good. All right, we ready to start?
We are.
All right. So the first item tonight is going to be a kit which has some fabrics in it.
Yep.
Want to tell them?
So this is A Bit of Luck table runner kit. This table runner will measure 14 inches by 50 when it is completed. And this kit includes all of the fabric you need to make this table runner.
How cute is this one, guys? So this is some applique, and like Heather was saying, that you do get the instructions in there how to do the appliques. It gives you all the shapes and things like that for you to be cutting out, and it gives you all of the fabrics that you need. This does come with all of the fabrics to create your top, as well as your binding is in that kit. You can choose whatever you'd like for a backing. But as you can see on the front, it is 5 different shamrocks and 2 borders that are going to be on there. So I'll bring it up close to you so that you can see that applique that is done on there. And you can choose how you'd like to do this. If you'd like to do it by hand, or if you'd like to do it by machine, maybe use that blanket stitch on your machine. That looks great. Tammy, did you do this one?
No.
Who did this one?
Cindy.
Cindy? Well, she did a really good blanket stitch on this, so looks really good. Very easy to do too. And if you are wanting to try out applique, this would be a great table runner to do to try out the applique. The pieces are not too intricate and will give you some skill building for going around those curves. That would be a great one.
Yeah, she doesn't buy machine.
Yeah, I love it. It looks great. She did a great job. So again, that's your kit. Everything to create your top and your backing. That is,
Binding.
but oh, I'm sorry, no
Your top
backing.
and your
Put
binding.
whatever your backing you
Choose your
want.
own backing.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. So that was sold 100 and that was $39.99. Next up is our famous Tammy table runners. Man, these are super popular in our store. This is created by our very own Tammy, and she picks out the fabrics and she also creates them too. The Tammy table runners are perfect for a beginner, but also can be great for a well-experienced quilter. Tammy table toppers are fantastic because you have a focused fabric in the middle, 2 borders, binding, and guess what? The backing is in here. So you get everything that you need, excluding just your batting if you want. Tammy made this one special for you. So you have these really cute teacups. Can you guys see those teacups on there? So they're teacups that have flowers in them. They are non-directional, so they do kind of float all the way around. She chose 2 borders for your fabric in there and a green binding. You know why she chose that green binding for you? Because on the back,
flip it over for the backing.
she chose Easter fabric. So this way you can decide if you want Easter to be showing, because see those bunnies with the Easter baskets and the little chicks and everything? And then you can do spring when Easter has come and gone, or you just want it just for the Easter to be on there. So these are roughly 17 by 40 inches. You can adjust it a little bit in your sizing. If you want a little bit wider or if you want it narrow, you can do that. Heather's going to show you all that fabric that is in that kit. But again, this does come with everything that you need. You're just going to add the batting.
Yes, so you get your focus fabric and your 2 borders, your binding, and your backing. All neatly folded up into the little kit that also has your directions and a little picture for reference.
Yeah, that's always good, right? So you don't have to go back to our live to say, what did that look like? They do actually have the picture in there. So that is sold 101 and that is $29.99 for that kit. All right, then our next item up is going to be a block panel. The block panel.
This is the Garden Tee 24-inch block panel.
And we should say that it actually matches this this table runner. If you like the table runner, maybe wanted to make some trivets or like anything with this. Placemats, yeah.
Pot holders, trivets, little decorations for your table, wall hangings even. This is the 24-inch block panel that matches the table runners from the same line of fabric. You get 6 if I can count, 8 blocks. Can't count.
Yes,
today.
you do get 8
You get 8
in
get
there.
8 blocks.
And for reference of size, you can see my hand on there. I have an average size hand. Just kidding. But you guys can see how big those are. So if you wanted to make them up for trivets or pot holders, those would be perfect for that. Really cute, aren't they?
They are very cute.
Oh, Jill said a good idea would be pockets on an apron.
You could
That
definitely
would be
do
good,
that.
right?
That would be
Like
a safe pocket.
I think that would be perfect, Jill.
It would
Love the idea.
a phone for reference. It would fit a phone perfectly.
Yeah, true. So that panel, this panel again is 24-inch panel. Like Heather was saying, you do get 8 different pictures, and it is sold 102, and that is $9.99. Then we have the stripe. Okay, so this is yardage, guys. How this is sold is this is quarter yard increments. Okay, just so you know, this we can cut whatever you'd like, but you do have to enter it in for the amount that you want. So if you're wanting a yard, you have to put quantity of 4. If you're on Facebook, you do have to enter sold space 103 and do that as many times as you wanted your quarter yard. So if you wanted a full yard, it is going to be 4. All right, Heather, show them this yardage.
So this is the Garden Tee border stripe in multi, and it features all of those bunnies, little chicks, and the baskets with the flowers.
Yeah, very cute. Now this here I'll help you. This horizontal stripe fabric is very, very popular for those easy strip table runners. Remember, for the easy strip table runner pattern, you do need 1.5 yards of fabric. So if you would like that, remember this is in quarter yard increments. So if you are,
would be 6.
yeah, yard and yes, 6 quarter yard increments is what you're gonna want to get. And when you order it, we will cut it as continuous yardage for you. So we'll show it to you up close again so you can see all those cute little guys on there. And I love it. Oh, Carly gave us a great idea. She said you could Mod Podge them onto canvas for wall hanging or a table sitter. Oh, I love that idea. Well, that's perfect. Yeah, so many great ideas. You can do a lot of fun things with these. A lot of people that do the collage quilting and things like that, this would be a great fabric for that. Again, sold 103, quarter yard is $3.50. All right, then we have up a really fun new quilt from Susie B line. This is called the Jungle Friends quilt kit. And it is called Paul's Window. So how cute are those little guys, right? This quilt measures 39 by 49, so very friendly for a crib size. It is definitely beginner friendly. You're going to chop up that border panel in the middle and then add some sashing and those borders to it. It does come in a complete kit like this. And
So it's not
thanks. I was like,
it's
It uses
yardage.
a double border stripe running yardage that you cut according to the included cutting instructions, and then sew back together into this window pane effect.
how cute, right?
Basically fussy cut each rectangle.
Okay.
You get to pick and choose what animals and how they're
And where they hang out, who they hang out with.
Yeah.
All right. So did you hear that, guys? So if you wanted just the monkeys and no lion or something, you could have a monkey party. You get to fussy cut your piece of the yardage that's in there, and it actually does say that on the kit here. Very, very cute. But how fun is that, right? Do you need a baby quilt or a little kids quilt? This is a fantastic kit for you. It does come with all that fabrics to create your top, as well as your binding is in there for only $46.99. So just get maybe some cuddle for the back, or like a flannel or something for the back. You make it nice and comfy, cozy for a kid. Again, that size is 39 by 49. So that makes a great one. The kit It does have everything that you need except for that backing. So it does come with the binding in it for only $46.99, which is fantastic. All right, we'll oops, scooch that one out.
As I knock everything over.
It's okay. Happens. All right.
That's all I've been doing all day is knocking things over.
No biggie. It's all right. All right, guys. The next one we have does actually go along with that Jungle Friends. The Paul's window that we just had. This is a pillowcase kit. The pillowcase kit is part of the Susie B Jungle Friends line of fabric. And it's really, really cute. I'll show you it. It's a little hard to see in that package. So you are going to follow along with the burrito style pillowcase instructions. And we have the cuff fabric, we've got the flange fabric, and we've got the body fabric. Even has that little Susie B on there. This is you have everything that you need with minimal cutting and just sit down, sew, and get those pillowcases together. It's really cute. So you can make a pillowcase that goes along with that quilt that we just had shown, or if you've got a little one who just wants a little animal pillowcase, this would be perfect for you. This is sold 105 and $16.99 for this pillowcase.
Fabric is the correct way for a pillowcase.
Yes.
Oh, Bill is
Yes.
reminding us
Unfold it on
that
you
the pillowcase
show it off.
fabric is in the correct direction. Thank you, Susie B, for thinking of this, because I think most of their fabrics are. So you don't have to worry about the direction of the fabric.
Yes. So this is the fabric. And when you create your pillowcase, your cuff and your flange are going to go on either one of these ends here. And as you can see, all of your lions and your giraffes are correct.
I really think that this pillowcase is going to sell out. This is going to be incredibly popular for kids to have a pillowcase like this one. It does fit a standard pillow, just so you
If
know.
you want the monkeys, you flip it this way.
Oh, I like the monkeys.
Right, Sarah?
How fun. Very, very fun.
That is the running
That's
yardage.
the running.
This is the
window panes.
yardage.
Oh, look,
included
guys. You can see it
for
up
those
close.
window panes.
Yeah, so you can see that brown monkey will be appearing.
I'm going to name him Punch
Punch.
because I've been following along with the rest of the world on Punch the Monkey. So you could put Punch the Monkey onto your quilt, right? How adorable.
And we've got a sneaky snake over here.
Oh, yes. No, I can take him out.
Sneaky snake.
Yes, yes. No, all fun. That's a great pillowcase. I love it. It's fun stuff. All right, and then the last thing that we have that is part of the Jungle Friends line is a quilt panel. And we'll hold this up for you so that you can see this quilt panel. This is a giant quilt panel. This is 36 inches of this quilt panel. It is in this lime green color, and you could easily just make this into a quilt, honestly. 36 inches, and you could quilt it up if you wanted. Do some simple designs. Don't even have to really do too much to this guy at all. This is a wonderful panel. This panel is only $14.99. It is a 1 yard panel by width of fabric, and that is sold $106.
Yeah, this would make like a great play mat.
Oh yeah,
You just quilt it up with a little bit of backing, throw a binding on it, lay it on the floor.
Yes. All right, now getting away from our kids line and that new Jungle Friends line, but if you are interested in any of that Jungle Friends fabric and would like to see more of that line, you can always go to bnpquilts.com, type in Jungle Friends, and you'll see all of the rest of the fabric for that line. So we do have that. All right. Well, one of the top fabrics for that were on sale this week, because we just got it in, we showed it during a snowstorm, which is hard to imagine that this was really only a few days ago for the snowstorm, now that was in the 50s today.
And it's going to be in the high 60s by Tuesday.
Love that. I am loving that. Well, we brought and showed you the Lovelies line during our last snowstorm. The Lovelies line is a new line by Jason Yenter that is gorgeous florals, absolutely gorgeous florals. And there is even one named Heather.
There is a fabric named Heather.
Yes, there is one in there. So So we have a few quilt kits to show you because we have kitted them up. We kind of teased you with it the last time we did our open the box a few days ago. I did it with Kristen. But now we have the kits together for you. So you have the opportunity now to purchase the kits. Number 107 tonight is the Lovelies quilt kit by Jason Yenter. That this one is just called the Lovelies, isn't it?
Yes,
Lovelies quilt kits. Lovelies is the line of fabric. This is the quilt kit that we have for you today. Now, what you're seeing here is that this uses the panel. There is a 1.5 yard panel with these
large blocks.
pieces. Yeah.
See in just a few minutes.
And you also have some border fabric and some complementary fabrics in there, as well as a jelly roll. So you have the strip pack in here. So all of these little squares that you're seeing on the front are cut from that strip pack in there. So a little, just not as much cutting as you might fear to have, because these are all pieces of that strip roll. So it makes it a bit easier. And that these right here are actually, I'll show you what they look like. So when you get your kit, you're going to get one of these panels in there. And that panel, you're going to be able to cut out these very large pieces. They look there, it's like faux applique, honestly. And I'll show you a little up close on how that looks. Those look like printed appliques on there.
Digitally printed fabric from in the beginning.
So
with
I'm going to drop this,
vibrant colors,
and you can see where that panel actually falls. So you can see how we have all those blocks that are made from that strip pack, and then you have that panel that we just showed you goes into these 6 places here. The fabric that you're also getting in here is the fabric for surrounding your pictures, and
your
also
border stripe and your binding.
Yeah, so see that border stripe around here? It's in the kit. So the kit comes with everything to create your top as well as your binding, as Heather just said. Whoops, sorry, that's okay. I know, I'm sorry. All right, the next kit that we have that is part of the Lovelies is the pattern alone. Sorry, guys. All right. This is the pattern by itself. So if you are interested in maybe using your own fabrics in it, you could get this pattern. Maybe you have some panels you want to be adding in here. So this is the Lovelies quilt pattern by itself for only $9.99. That is sold 108. And that gives you the instructions for creating this quilt. This is pattern on its own. Now, if you are ordering the kit, you do not need to order the pattern. The patterns are in the kit, but if you are wanting just the pattern by itself, we have that for you. All right, now I get to talk about this one. No,
circle back to the panel.
Oh my goodness gracious!
All
right,
She's excited about that process.
I do like that one.
This is the With the Fabric by 54-inch panel that goes along with the Lovelies line. Nice big blocks.
Huge blocks. I think they're more than. I think they got to be 18 inches. They have to be 18 inches.
Yeah, about 18 inches.
So it's just a little bit shy. And the reason why I know that is because the whole thing is 54 inches.
Yes.
So divided by 3 gives you your 18 inches. So, yeah, so roughly about that for your size. But you can see where Heather and my hands are. You also are getting a strip of kind of like border fabric that you can use in any way you'd like. That'd look awesome on a bag. Could you imagine making big tote bags with this?
Ooh,
I like that.
Fun.
Yeah.
Just think of it, throw pillows.
Yeah, throw
Yes.
pillows would be gorgeous in
Oh, yeah.
this. Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Why does that feel so much bigger than 18 inches for an 18-inch pillow? But I guess it really is. That would be gorgeous. I really love that idea.
Beautiful. Yes.
I like that idea a lot. Making those into pillows, throw pillows. Totally. You could put one on the front and one on the back, and you could turn it to whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
So this is sold number $109, and it is $22.99 for the yard and a half.
Yeah. Yep. All right, now I finally get to talk about the one I like. I've never actually made one of these trip around the world, although I know how to do it and everything, but I've never made
Trip
one.
of
So,
Dreams.
well, that's what this is called, but it really is a trip around the world pattern.
But it's going to be a dream because you have all of your strip rolls.
Oh my gosh, you are totally correct on that one.
So
Totally.
you have most of your fabrics for your squares already cut to one of the dimensions you need.
I have to agree with Heather on that one. That would make it a dream to not have to cut those strips myself. I applaud you for that one, Heather. That was a
Yes.
good one. Yes.
You do need to cut some background fabric and your border stripe for the edges. And we've got your binding included in this kit. But for all of the colorful squares of your Trip of Dreams are going to be from those jelly rolls included in the kit.
How would you love that, right? How many of you out there have made a trip around the world and had to cut the strips by yourself? But look at those beautiful babies in there, right? And there are 5 that you're going to be getting to create that trip around the world. Trip of Dreams.
It's going to
Quilt.
measure 88 by 108 when it is done.
Yes, lots of
a
fun.
nice queen size quilt.
Yes, that is a great size quilt.
The price tonight is $289.99.
And that is sold number 110 for that item on there. Oh, love it. Now, if you have some fabrics at home and you would like to make that Trip of Dreams quilt, we are selling the pattern by itself. This, again, shows the Lovelies fabric on here, but you could use any fabric that you would like. So if you'd like to make your own Lovelies Dream Trip quilt, you can totally do that for only $9.99 for that pattern. Again, like Heather was saying, the pattern is in the kit, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you're wanting to do your own, this is your opportunity to be able to make that alone. So, oh, friends, we made it to the end. Oh, so I want to remind everybody, you can always watch us on the replay. And I am seeing someone ask us what our shop's name is. So if you're brand new to us, thank you. Welcome. We are Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop here in Pelham, New Hampshire. We are actually right on the border of Massachusetts and New Hampshire. As we like to say for our little tagline, is we are 30 miles north of Boston and 30 miles south of Manchester, New Hampshire. Manchester, New Hampshire is pretty important because we are having our all New England Quilt Expo. Is going to the New England Quilt Expo will be held in April this year
at the Doubletree in Manchester on Elm Street. It is right off of the highway.
What's the webpage?
bnpquilts.com
is the website.
Yes.
Where you can purchase tickets and gather all of the information necessary to plan your trip.
Yes. If you have any questions, go to the website bnpquilts.com for any of the information, like Heather's saying, on that show. We're very excited about it and hope that we see lots and lots of faces.
I just wanted to. I put the address and the name in there and our webpage. I just want to make sure I get it right because I just have a favorite.
I know. Bill is like always on it. Isn't it? It's almost one of those things though where you type it so many times you have to check yourself because it's like second nature of going straight there.
Well, I also have it hyperlinked on my phone.
Yes.
So I just click on it and it brings me right to our website.
Yeah. But we do these lives every Sunday night.
Yes.
Heather and I, it's usually Heather and I. Sometimes Heather and I take time off though, and then other people fill in. But we like to do the lives to show you some of the new products. They always gather up some really great products for us to show and give you little teasers and kind of get you to think about what else you'd like to be quilting. And this new fabric is a gorgeous one. It's right up my alley with all of those florals. I really like it. it. So, all right, friends. Well, that is the end of our show tonight. We do want to remind you that you need to check out of your carts. If you are on Facebook right now and have made any purchases, you want to make sure you go to Facebook Messenger to check out. If you're on our app, the Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop app, you're just going to check out of your little virtual cart right there. And if you would like to see more products of anything that we have shown you tonight, you're just going to go to bnpquilts.com to look at all of those new items. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you shortly. Bye-bye.